If you follow modern farmhouse design at all, if you spend any time in the barndominium planning communities, on the architecture-adjacent corners of social media, or in the conversations of the most thoughtful alternative home builders working in 2026, you have probably noticed that one specific design configuration keeps appearing at the center of the most admired, most shared, and most talked about builds of the year. It is not the biggest barndominium. It is not the most technologically sophisticated. It is not covered in the most expensive materials. It is the Dogtrot, the two-wing barndominium with a covered breezeway running between its halves. And it is dominating the modern farmhouse conversation in 2026 in a way that no other alternative home configuration is matching. Today I'm going to tell you exactly why, the design intelligence behind it, the lifestyle advantages it delivers, the 2026 specific trends that have made this centuries-old American architectural form more relevant now than it has been since its origin, and the honest cost and construction reality that most Dogtrot content glosses over. All of it, honestly. Welcome back to the Homes and Haven. Subscribe right now and hit that notification bell because this channel covers the most significant design developments in the barndominium and modern farmhouse space every single week, with the honest analysis that helps you decide whether a trend is right for your specific situation. Like this video if you are in the design phase of your build and have not yet fully committed to a floor plan configuration. Stay with me all the way to the end, because the final section covers the 5 design decisions that separate a Dogtrot barndominium that genuinely delivers on its promise from one that looks right in the plan, but disappoints in daily life. And those 5 decisions are what most Dogtrot content never addresses specifically enough to be useful. Do not skip ahead. What the Dogtrot actually is and why it matters in 2026. Directorial note. Open this section with a clean overhead animation. Show a top-down plan of the Dogtrot with a blue arrow entering the open end of the breezeway from the prevailing wind direction. As the arrow passes through the 14-foot breezeway opening, show it accelerating, narrowing, and speeding up, as the Venturi effect compresses the airflow through the corridor. Show secondary blue arrows pulling from each wing interior, illustrating how the pressure differential draws air through the flanking volumes and out the far end. This animation should take no more than 8 seconds, but it communicates the building's primary climate logic more efficiently than 2 minutes of verbal explanation. The Dogtrot house is one of the oldest and most regionally specific residential building traditions in American architectural history. Originating in the rural South and Appalachian regions in the late 1700s and early 1800s, the Dogtrot was the architectural response to a specific climate challenge. How do you make a home livable in humid subtropical heat before mechanical cooling existed? The answer was structural rather than technological. Build 2 separate cabin volumes, one for sleeping, one for cooking and living. Connect them with a shared roof while leaving the space between them open as a covered breezeway. That breezeway, oriented perpendicular to the prevailing breeze, created a natural Venturi effect that pulled air through the structure and cooled both volumes through cross-ventilation. The name came from the observation that dogs favored the shaded, breezy corridor for sleeping on hot afternoons. In 2026, the Dogtrot is experiencing a revival that goes far beyond nostalgic appreciation for a historical building form. Real-world data from 2026 Dogtrot builds in the South and Midwest documents a 30 to 40% reduction in air conditioning usage during shoulder seasons, spring and fall, because the Venturi effect in the breezeway allows the home to remain comfortable without mechanical cooling for up to 6 months of the year. That performance is not a design theory or an architect projection. It is measured operational data from occupied homes. The revival is driven by the convergence of 3 specific trends that make the Dogtrot's organizational logic more relevant to contemporary family life than any modern rectangular floor plan alternative can match. The first trend is the permanent normalization of remote work, and specifically the acoustic problem that open-plan homes create for professional households. In 2026, the #1 complaint among open-plan homeowners who work from home is acoustic bleed, the inability to separate a professional call, a client meeting, or a focused work session from the ambient noise of the household operating normally around them. The Dogtrot's 14-foot air gap between wings is the most effective acoustic barrier available in any single structure residential configuration. Sound does not travel through open air the way it travels through shared walls and common hallways. The physical separation of the breezeway is an acoustic solution that no interior sound dampening material or design strategy can replicate at the same cost or with the same reliability. For professional households in 2026, the Dogtrot's 2-volume separation, one wing for professional work, one wing for domestic life, with a breezeway as a transition zone, is the most architecturally elegant solution to this challenge currently available in the alternative home building market. The second trend is the multi-generational household. The Dogtrot's 2-wing configuration allows the grandparent suite or the adult child's apartment to occupy one wing with its own direct outdoor access from the breezeway, genuinely independent and genuinely private, while remaining connected to the primary family living volume through the shared breezeway and the family social spaces. The combination of independence and connection that multi-generational living requires is built into the Dogtrot's geometry rather than requiring architectural accommodation within a single connected floor plan. The third trend is the wellness-focused design movement that has moved from premium architecture into mainstream alternative home building in 2026. The Dogtrot's breezeway is the most straightforwardly wellness-oriented residential space available in any building configuration. A covered outdoor room that is simultaneously sheltered and open, connected to the natural light and air of the surrounding landscape, and positioned as the transition zone between the building's two primary functions. In a design culture that has become genuinely interested in the relationship between built environment and human well-being, the Dogtrot's breezeway is the design feature that resonates most powerfully with the 2026 wellness-focused buyer. Why the Dogtrot is dominating modern farmhouse trends specifically. The Dogtrot Barndominium is not just popular in the alternative home building space generally. It is specifically dominating the modern farmhouse trend. And understanding why requires understanding what modern farmhouse actually means as a design language in 2026, and why the Dogtrot is its most complete architectural expression. Modern farmhouse as a design trend began as an interior aesthetic: shiplap, black hardware, farmhouse sinks, open shelving, the warm neutral palette that defined a generation of American home interiors. But in 2026, the modern farmhouse aesthetic has matured beyond its interior application into a genuine architectural sensibility with specific values. The 2026 modern farmhouse buyer has moved away from purely aesthetic choices, white paint, black trim, decorative barn doors, and toward what designers are calling structural honesty. Buildings whose form reflects their function, whose materials communicate what they actually are, and whose connection to the land they sit on is genuine rather than performed. This combination, honest materials, functional form, a central outdoor room that is genuinely structural rather than decorative, and deep regional roots, is why the Dogtrot dominates the modern farmhouse conversation in 2026. It is not the cheapest barndominium option. It is not the largest. It is not the most technologically sophisticated. But it is the configuration that most completely and most authentically embodies what the 2026 modern farmhouse design sensibility values. The breezeway, the space that makes everything work. The breezeway is not just the design feature that identifies the Dogtrot. It is the spatial element that makes the entire Dogtrot concept work as a daily living environment. And the difference between a Dogtrot whose breezeway functions as a genuine outdoor room and one whose breezeway is simply a covered gap between two buildings is the difference between a home that delivers on its promise and one that looks right in photographs but disappoints in daily use. A breezeway that works as a genuine outdoor room has 5 specific qualities. The first is adequate width. In 2026, 10-foot breezeways are increasingly recognized and criticized as covered hallways rather than outdoor rooms. There is not enough width to arrange furniture that allows 2 people to sit facing each other with comfortable distance between them, and the sense of spatial enclosure that makes a covered outdoor space feel like a room rather than a passage disappears at that dimension. The 2026 standard for a functional outdoor living breezeway is 14 to 16 feet, wide enough to feel generous and furnished properly, proportionally balanced with the flanking wing volumes at typical barndominium scales. Do not compromise this dimension. It is the one design parameter in the entire Dogtrot that cannot be corrected after construction. The second quality is a ceiling that creates enclosure from above. A breezeway whose ceiling is simply the underside of the connecting roof structure. Exposed rafters, bare wood, unfinished. Communicates construction rather than inhabitation. A breezeway whose ceiling is finished in tongue and groove cedar or pine communicates that this space was intended to be lived in rather than merely passed through. Beyond aesthetics, the wood ceiling serves a specific acoustic function that matters in metal buildings. It dampens the echo and reverberation that bare metal panel ceilings produce in covered outdoor spaces, creating a sound environment that is genuinely comfortable for conversation and for the extended daily use that the breezeway deserves. In 2026, the tongue and groove wood ceiling is the single highest impact material decision available in Dogtrot design, and the one that most consistently distinguishes a luxury Dogtrot from a standard one. The third quality is a floor that is simultaneously weather-resistant and beautiful. Concrete pavers, natural stone, or sealed brick. Materials that handle rain, mud, leaves, and bare feet with equal ease. Create a breezeway floor that is both practical and visually resolved. The floor level should be designed at the same elevation as the interior floors of both wings. In 2026, this is known as zero-entry design, a key component of both universal accessibility design and the wellness design movement, and it is achieved by coordinating the slab and the breezeway floor elevation during foundation design rather than trying to accommodate it later. The continuity of the floor plane communicates the breezeway as part of the home rather than adjacent to it. It costs nothing to get right at the foundation stage and is expensive and disruptive to correct after the pour. The two-wing program. How to allocate the volumes. The Dogtrot's two-wing structure requires a specific program allocation decision. What goes in each wing? And this decision is the most consequential design choice in the entire floor plan because it determines how the building functions in daily life for every day it is occupied. The most successful program allocations in 2026 Dogtrot Barndominiums follow one of three organizational logics. The living-sleeping split allocates the open-plan kitchen, dining, and living room to one wing and the master suite and bedroom program to the other. This is the historically authentic allocation. The original Dogtrot separated cooking from sleeping, and it remains the most naturally functional because the activities in each wing are genuinely compatible within their own volume and genuinely incompatible across volumes. Kitchen and meal preparation noise does not travel to the sleeping wing. The sleeping wing's quiet does not compete with the social energy of the living wing. The breezeway between them is the transition, where the family moves between the active social life of the living wing and the quiet private life of the sleeping wing. The work-life split allocates the professional workspace, home office, studio, client meeting space to one wing and the entire domestic program to the other. This is the hero use case for 2026, the configuration that most directly addresses the remote work acoustic challenge that is driving so much of the Dogtrot's current demand. The professional wing has its own breezeway entrance for client visits that does not require clients to pass through the domestic spaces. And in 2026, the professional wing's mechanical independence is as important as its spatial independence. Specifying a dedicated mini-split HVAC system for the professional wing means that wing can be powered down entirely on weekends or during extended travel, reducing energy consumption in a meaningful and immediately measurable way. That operational flexibility, the ability to turn off an entire wing of the house rather than conditioning the entire structure regardless of occupancy, is one of the most practically useful inflation-fighting features of the two-volume Dogtrot configuration. Honest cost, and the 5 decisions that make or break the build. The Dogtrot Barndominium costs more than a single-volume Barndominium of equivalent total floor area, and the premium is specific, consistent, and important to understand before committing to the configuration. The cost premium of the Dogtrot relative to an equivalent rectangle comes from 4 sources. Building 2 separate structural shells rather than one large connected volume increases the exterior wall surface area by roughly 20 to 25%. More foundation perimeter, more end wall construction, more separate roofing systems, adding 15 to 25% to the structural and foundation cost. The breezeway structure, the covered connecting roof between the 2 wings, adds $12,000 to $24,000 in structural material and labor. The breezeway finish work, tongue and groove ceiling, ceiling fans, paver or stone floor, furniture, adds $15,000 to $35,000. And the water management complexity at the junctions where the breezeway roof meets the wing walls adds $4,000 to $10,000 for correctly engineered flashing and experienced installation. For a Dogtrot Barndominium with 2 wings of 30 by 50 feet each, 1,500 square feet per wing, 3,000 square feet total, and a 14-foot wide by 30-foot long breezeway, the realistic finish cost in most rural markets in 2026 runs $280,000 to $480,000. The honest midpoint for a well-executed standard build, $340,000 to $400,000, which works out to approximately $115 to $135 per finished square foot. High-end luxury Dogtrot builds with glass garage doors, outdoor kitchens, and premium courtyard development are reaching $180 to $250 per square foot in 2026. Both ends of that range are real. The difference is finish level and site complexity, not builder efficiency. Here are the 5 design decisions that separate a Dogtrot that delivers on its promise from one that disappoints. First, breezeway width of 14 feet minimum. This dimension is the one parameter in the entire Dogtrot that cannot be corrected after construction. Do not compromise it for budget reasons. A narrower breezeway saves $3,000 at the foundation stage and costs you the outdoor room for the life of the building. Second, tongue and groove with ceiling in the breezeway, decided and specified before any other interior finish selection begins. This is the highest impact single material decision in the build, and it sets the design register for everything that follows. Third, slab and breezeway floor at the same finished elevation, coordinated during foundation design. Zero entry design costs nothing to execute correctly at the pour and is expensive and disruptive to correct after the fact. Fourth, quality flashing at the breezeway to wing roof junctions, executed by a roofing contractor with specific experience in complex metal roof junction details. This is the warning that 2026 DIY Dogtrot failures consistently validate. The junction where the breezeway roof meets the wing wall is the point of greatest water intrusion risk in the entire structure. A 3-dimensional flashing detail at this junction, not a standard 2-dimensional roof edge condition, is what the geometry requires. Builders who treat this junction as a standard detail produce leaks that are expensive to find and more expensive to correct. Hire for this specific experience. Fifth, program allocation, decided before the structural design is finalized. The wing dimensions, the door and window placement, the breezeway entry orientation, and the HVAC zoning strategy all flow directly from the program allocation decision. Changing the program after the structure is designed requires expensive redesign across every one of these downstream decisions simultaneously. If this video gave you a complete and honest picture of why the Dogtrot Barndominium is dominating 2026 modern farmhouse trends, and specifically whether its organizational logic matches your family's daily life, hit that like button right now. It helps this content reach more builders who are making real design decisions and deserve complete information. Subscribe and turn on notifications because we cover the most significant developments in modern farmhouse and barndominium design every single week. Drop a comment below and tell me which of the 3 program allocation strategies, living-sleeping split, work-life split, or multi-generational split, most closely describes your household's needs. I read every comment. Share this video with your build partner and your designer. The 5 design decisions in the final section are the conversation your planning process needs to have before any structural drawing is finalized. Design with intention. Build with conviction. I will see you in the next one.